top of the pole. Corey Tesner just finishes his first lap of 27.73 down to the bottom side of the racetrack. That number 42 McDonald's machine will take it. Of Corey Tesner's a little loose through the corners. These guys are going to have to take it easy for the first 10 to 15 laps here at the MRL Cup Series. Get a better look here on the ticker. Kind of see exactly as they come across your face who's where. Terry Hughes Jr. is in the lead. There goes Corey Tesner to the top of the board. Corey Tesner will take a look around. Here's the number 78. Showtime Chase Johnson from Greer, South Carolina, yet to lock himself in here in the MRL Cup Series. That'll round out his lap. We'll take a look with the number 02 of Nicholas Maynard from Welford, South Carolina. The kid locked in the Xfinity Series here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, but yet to win here in the Cup Series. Has led over 100-something laps here. We'll see what the number 02 machine of Nicholas Maynard has. He takes it to the middle side of the racetrack. That race car looking like a tube of Orbit toothpaste, ladies and gentlemen. That Maynard Motors machine slick underneath the lights here. Downs in turns 3 and 4. If you're not familiar with the Phoenix International Raceway, 2011 was repaved back where Nicholas Maynard gets loose, but that'll finish it out for him. Nicholas Maynard will go up to the 11th place spot. Here's the number 23 machine, bucked up Ford Mustang, the boogeyman of John Michael Bryant, the 29-year-old from Greenville, South Carolina, yet to lock himself into the Cup Series playoffs. He's got himself a win in the MRL Xfinity Series live at Daytona to start the year. He'll hit the wall. That'll cost him his lap. John Michael Bryant will call it quits on the night. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody hitting everywhere. Is John Michael Bryant going to turn it around again for one more lap? I believe he will. This doesn't show you guys what it means to race here in the Madness Racing League. John Michael Bryant's going to make sure he gets a chance to fight for this race here at some point in the day, fighting for a better pit spot on pit road. Can John Michael Bryant keep it up underneath him and finish this lap out and do what he's supposed to do? Down to the bottom of the racetrack. Bright out here, beautiful facility here in Phoenix, Arizona. John Michael Bryant, start of his second lap down on the bottom side of the racetrack. You're going to see a lot of guys cut that apron tonight, trying to make something shake. Cut up the short distance of the racetrack, slide up into turns 1 and 2, make that guy hold that line, hold that power down. If he wants to be able to drive off around you, John Michael Bryant down the back straightaway, down into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Where will he post? John Michael Bryant, P8. You see it right there that swings across your face. John Michael Bryant down on the bottom side of the racetrack once again. According to my ticker, he's tracking a little bit better. He'll lose a little bit of time as he slides up the middle of the racetrack through turns 3 and 4. Where will John Michael's second lap do any better? It won't. He'll stay in the 8th place spot. That should do it. I don't see anybody else. Pull up the qualifying results here as they just went official. James Fountain and that number 6 Valvoline Ford Mustang, not running full time here in the Madness Racing League Cup Series, wins the pole here at the Phoenix International Raceway. Showtime Chase Johnson is number 78. Chase Johnson Racing. Hold on just a second as everything wants to switch up over on me. We'll see it right there. You see it, the Dave's Auto Shop 250. Chase Johnson will round out that second place spot. Jax Holder as well with a great spot here. We'll leave the driver lineups as they join in here on pit road. You see it right there in front of your face. That's James Fountain, your pole sitter. We'll start out tonight's starting grid from Greenville, South Carolina, driving that Viagra Valvoline number 6 Ford Mustang. James Fountain. Starting on the outside of him, you just seen it, driving that number 78. Chase Johnson Racing Chevy Camaro from Greer, South Carolina. Chase Johnson rounding out the 3rd place spot tonight, making his second start here in the MRL Cup Series, driving that Speed Vegas Ford Mustang. Number 31, Jax Holder, rounding out that 4th place spot from Goldsboro, North Carolina, driving the number 13 Premier Setups Chevy Camaro, the owner of NapDaddyRacing.com. Jonathan Smith, driving that number 42 McDonald's Chevrolet from Greer, South Carolina. Corey Tesner, rounding out that 6th place spot, driving the number 81 Menards Ford Mustang from Troy, Alabama. The 25-year-old Terry Hughes Jr. Rounding out the 7th place spot, starting on the inside, driving that Triple Deuce Ford Racing Chevy Camaro from B-Town, Indiana. Lighting it up here recently in the Madness Racing League, looking to do the same here tonight. That's the Triple Deuce of Chris Knighty. Kevin Tango's a round out the number 8th place spot from Hawthorne, New Jersey. We've seen him in practice getting that thing dialed in. Travis Wall, start on the outside of him from Pelzer, South Carolina, that number 7 champion machine. You see it right there. Nicholas Maynard in that 02 Maynard Motors Booty Scoot Racing, proud carrier of the stream from Wilford, South Carolina. Start on the outside row in the 12th place spot. In the 11th place spot, rounding out the 12th place spot will be the number 9 from Fairbanks, Alaska, driving the Napa machine, Jordan Parker. Rounding out the tail end of the field tonight from Greer, South Carolina, just landed here at the racetrack moments before practice was about to end, and that 33 Skull Racing machine, tribute to Harry Gant, will be the number 33 of Tony Cook from Greer, South Carolina. We'll round it out here to the top of the field again. Once again, Jonathan Smith looking to try to pick up where he left off early in the season and pick up another W here. He's also locked into the MRL Cup Series playoffs. James Fountain will lead him here. Peter, the pace car, will pull down off turns 2. One of the unique features here at the International Raceway. If you didn't know, the racetrack was reconfigured, and what they mean by reconfigured is we'll just flip the start-finish line to the back stretch, and that'll be the new turns 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and vice versa. You get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go fast and loud here to start off tonight's Dave Auto Shop 250. James Fountain and that number 6 Valvoline Viagra machine from Greenville, South Carolina will roll down to the restart zone. The green flag will fly. We'll be underway. Here's our MRL's Cup Series start, fast and loud. Welcome back to the Booty Scoot Racing channel. That'll complete a first fast and loud of the night to start the race. You're looking down at the battle for the 4th place spot. We'll throw in the battle box. That's Jax Holder, Corey Tesler, Showtime Chase Johnson. There goes Chris Knighty hard into the wall. Down on the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll keep it out of the way for the rest of the people. Traffic will not prevail. That's Chris Knighty. We're just talking about the Triple Deuce Ford Racing machine. He'll get down on the bottom side of the racetrack here. Stay out of the way, everybody. We'll stay green here at the Phoenix International Raceway. Corey Tesler under battle here with the number 31 of Jax Holder. Battle for the 3rd place spot here. Chase Johnson trying to make something interesting here. We got action back here. Nicholas Maynard in the number 02 Maynard Motors machine fighting hard for that 9th place spot, up 3 spots from that restart. We're just 6 laps in. These guys trying to be nice and easy here. 2 turns, 1 and 2. Got to slow down big time on the brake there. That 23 bucked up machine. John Michael wanting to know who's going to buck up him tonight. Down on the bottom side of the racetrack, lifting early, doing what he's got to do here. We got a battle right here for the 10th place spot between the number 33 of Tony Cook and the number 23 of the bucked up Ford Mustang of John Michael Bryant. The boogeyman known to rattle some cages out here from time to time on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Tony Cook will think better, save a little bit of tire and pull away the number 02 Nicholas Maynard right in front of him off turn 3. Off turns 1 and 2. jump back here to the back here where Kevin Tankos is. He's dropped back about 3 spots. Not sure what happened to him. We didn't see anything during the fastest lap that would throw us any alarm. No damage on that race car. Maybe a little strategy played early here for Kevin Tankos. Back here at the front of the field, that's the number 9 Napa machine of Jordan Parker making his second start in the MRL Cup Series, driving that number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevy Camaro. Got to be cold down there in Alaska. Not sure how he even has internet connection to be able to be here tonight, but he is, as he's under battle with the number 7 champion machine from Pilser, South Carolina. That's the 54-year-old Travis Wall, trying to take it a little bit easy. Travis running the middle side of the racetrack. Jordan Parker got that thing hooked up on the bottom. These guys want to try to dial it in. James Fountain, your race leader here. 10 laps completed now. Jax Holder round out that second place spot. Here comes Showtime Chase Johnson right behind. Corey Tesner will round out the 4th place spot. Terry Hughes in the 5th place spot. Jordan Parker and Travis Wall continue to battle it hard here for the 7th place spot. They got to get it together if they want to catch James Fountain, as he's extended his lead almost a full second and a half over the number 31 of Jax Holder. We'll take our first break here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll be right back. Stick around. You don't want to miss a thing. Welcome back to the Booty Scoot Racing channel. All eyes on Showtime Chase Johnson there as he tries to race away from the number 42 of Corey Tesner. We look down, that's the number 81 Menards machine of Terry Hughes Jr. fighting it out with www.napdaddyracing.com. Make sure you check him out. That's Jonathan Smith for all your iRacing paint scheme needs, liveries, number fonts, you name it. He's got it. There goes Jax Holder hard into the wall. The caution flag will fly. Oh, man. What a shot from the Speed Vegas 31 Ford Mustang of Jax Holder. Let's back that ass up as we do here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Not sure what happened. We turned the camera there, and there he comes hard into the wall. Jax Holder with a massive hit down the back straightaway. Let's take a look here. See, he just got a little bit of loose. We'll take a look. Boom! Hard into the wall. Jax Holder sliding through your living room. Ladies and gentlemen, let's back it up one more time. Put it in slow motion and see what that Speed Vegas number 31 machine of Jax Holder was thinking. We're right on board with him. Let's back it up a little bit more here. Get a better angle and kind of exactly what happened. Maybe he hit that wall, got loose. Let's take a look. Gets loose. Things it around. Boom! Hard into the wall. Jax Holder slides hard head first into turns 3 and 4 right here in front of the great fans at Phoenix International Raceway. And we are under caution. James Fountain catches up to Peter the Pace car, ripping that Ford Mustang down into turns 1 and 2. The best iRacer known to man. That's Peter the Pace car. James Fountain, your race leader here, that number 6 Viagra Ford Mustang. Chase Johnson will round out the 2nd place spot. Corey Tesner will round out that 3rd place spot. So will Terry Hughes Jr. rounding out the 4th place spot with Jonathan Smith taking that 5th and final spot. Terry Hughes Jr. will think better about it. James Fountain, Showtime Chase Johnson, and Corey Tesner will lead them down pit road. Who else is going to follow? That'll be the number 23 bucked up Ford Mustang of John Michael Bryant. Jax Holder on the front of the racetrack. His car is destroyed along with Chris Knighty. We've seen Chris Knighty get into the wall about 5 laps in. Go down the bottom side of the racetrack. His guys still addressing the problems. Comes James Fountain, Showtime Chase Johnson, and Corey Tesner. Corey Tesner will pull into his pit box. His guys will hop the wall. He'll put the gas into the left side of the race car. These guys, looks like it's going to be a gas and go only for these guys. Corey Tesner's off real quick. There goes James Fountain. Corey Tesner will pick up a spot on pit road over the number 78 of Showtime, Chase Johnson, but James Fountain will win the race off pit road. Terry Hughes Jr. mixing it up on strategy here at the Phoenix International Raceway, the Dave's Auto Shop 250, the Madness Racing League Cup Series, live on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Free to join, free to race. You don't want to miss a thing here. Jonathan Smith as well will mix up the strategy, stay out. So with the number 9 of Jordan Parker from Fairbanks, Alaska, he'll shake it up as well. Travis Wall and that 7 Pelzer from Pelzer, South Carolina, will shake it up along with Tony Cook and Nicholas Maynard. Kevin Tankles will stay out as well. James Fountain will be the first one with a different pitch strategy, gas-wise. Corey Tesner, John Michael Bryant, and Showtime Chase Johnson. Terry Hughes Jr., your race leader here. Caution flies about lap 13 here. Dave's Auto Shop 250 live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Jax Holder on that number 31 machine goes hard, slides through your living room, takes out the TV and the coffee table. They'll take that thing to the garage. Jax Holder is done for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Terry Hughes Jr. out front here, leading laps, adding points to its total score needed here with 2 races remaining after tonight in the regular season of the Madness Racing League Cup Series. These guys are going to for sure bring some action-packed racing here in the coming months on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. The number 81 Menards machine glowing underneath the lights here. Terry Hughes Jr. Jonathan Smith will start on the outside. Jordan Parker here on the restart will start in the 3rd place spot along with Jordan Parker will start in the number 9 on the 3rd place spot. Travis Wall, will start in the 4th place spot with Nicholas Maynard in that 5th place spot and Tony Cook on the inside. That'll round out the top 5. Terry Hughes Jr. leads them back to the restart zone. We fire off, we're back green here, the Phoenix International Raceway. 4 wide, fanned out here across the front stretch, coming right at you through your TV. You better hold up, grab your beer. Nicholas Maynard up to the top side of the racetrack. Chase Johnson will think better of it, lift up out of the back of the car. Nicholas Maynard brings it down. They'll file it out side by side down the back straightaway. We got a big battle here. Everybody fighting hard, trying to get track position as it's tough to pass here at the Phoenix International Raceway. James Fountain, first one on the different pitch strategy. There goes Jordan Parker down to the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to make something shake on the race leader, Terry Hughes. Fairbanks, Alaska, stand up. Jordan Parker's number 9 Napa Auto Parts machine looks to have something here on the long run, hooked up late in the run. Terry Hughes Jr. battles hard on the outside. He'll throw down on the bottom side of the racetrack and close out any opportunity that Jordan Parker has here. Travis Wall looking on the inside of James Fountain. James Fountain making moves down on the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to make his track position up. He's got fresh gas. Strategies mixed up here. Hopefully we get some green flag laps underneath our belt. Nicholas Maynard, the kid, struggling on that outside, fighting hard side by side with the number 6 of James Fountain. They'll dive down in the turns 3 and 4, door to door with each other. Nicholas Maynard puts the power down. He'll power right by him. Matching colors, but different teams by far for sure. James Fountain will pull back down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Nicholas Maynard will stay in the middle, slide it up towards the racetrack. Top of the wall right there. Got a battle back here as well. John Michael Bryant looks like he's getting ready to put split 3 wide with Travis Wall. He'll think better of it. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 laps complete here. The Madness Racing League Cup Series, Dave's Auto Shop 250 live on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Terry Hughes Jr., your race leader, still fighting hard with the number 9 of Jordan Parker. Let's take a look at this battle up here. Make sure you punch that follow button, slap that like button. You don't want to miss a thing here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. The Madness Racing League, that's the MRL. What you're seeing right now, their Xfinity Series takes on the Iowa Speedway this Saturday night, live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. You don't want to miss a thing. It's guaranteed to be an action-packed race with 2 races remaining after that one as well, to the start of the playoffs. Several guys we've yet to have a repeat winner in the Xfinity Series here on Booty Scoot Racing channel. Terry Hughes Jr. looks like he's going to be able to just a solid in half and pull around the number 9 of Jordan Parker and his Napa Auto Parts number 9 machine. The number 13 of Jonathan Smith down on the bottom side of the racetrack, fighting hard with James Fountain. As always, Billy, the blimp cam driver, is up in the air, top of the racetrack, bringing you all the action. Terry Hughes Jr. gets it to the back of Jordan Parker. Jordan Parker, keep it out of the wall, keep it going. That thing scraping the ground. Jordan Parker out of the way for everybody. We stay green here. Oh, James Fountain slipping and slicing through the field, battling hard for the race lead. James Fountain on that different pitch strategy on gas. Nicholas Maynard and the number 81, Terry Hughes Jr. made contact, battling hard for that third place spot. Here comes Showtime Chase Johnson. You think he's got something to say for it? They try to run down that race leader, John Smith. James Fountain battles hard on the inside. He'll take it down the dog leg. Door to door through turns 1 and 2. Jonathan Smith to the top side of the racetrack. That'll be James Fountain on the bottom side. They battle door to door. James Fountain gets looped. That'll allow Jonathan Smith to put the power down the back straightaway. Nicholas Maynard falls for that third place spot. Here comes Showtime Chase Johnson. 25 laps complete here. The MRL Cup Series. Dave's Auto Shop 250. We got a battle underneath our hand here. These guys are giving it everything they got. We'll go for a fast and loud real quick. Give you a peek at what those guys are going, pushing speeds of 160, 155 miles an hour. Nicholas Maynard and Showtime Chase Johnson continue to battle it out here. The Phoenix International Raceway. Showtime Chase Johnson has backed it up a bit, trying to get another run at the back bumper of Nicholas Maynard. See if he can get there, make the pass on him. Two different pitch strategies. We'll throw up the pitch strategy, not the pit stop lap time, excuse me. But the pit stop lap, ladies and gentlemen, you see it right there. The guys with 14 have pitted on a different strategy. James Fountain will take the lead from number 13 of Jonathan Smith. You see it right there. That'll be Fountain, Johnson, Tesner, and Bryant on a different strategy gas-wise from the rest of the field here. Tires don't seem to be making a difference as the number 02, Nicholas Maynard, is able to hold his position as well with the number 13 of Jonathan Smith. Battles all over this racetrack. Jonathan Smith up on the top side of the racetrack. I think he'll lose it finally. Will James Fountain clear him? No, sir. Jonathan Smith battles back hard on the outside. Can he put the power down off turn 2? Right around the number 6 Viagra machine of James Fountain. James Fountain will clear him off turn 2. Down the back straightaway, Jonathan Smith all over the back bumper. Nicholas Maynard, Chase Johnson like what they see in front of them. Here comes the number 42 of Corey Riptide Tesner. Haven't spoken much about him tonight. Driving that number 42 McDonald's machine. Trying to make way his front to the front. Corey Tesner driving that thing like he stole it. James Fountain out front here. Here comes Jonathan Smith battling back hard from Goldsboro. A couple Carolina kids round out this top 5. Every one of them to be exact. Nicholas Maynard, Wofford, South Carolina, who looked in the middle side of the racetrack. Chase Johnson will look low. Nicholas Maynard puts the power back down on the outside. They will drive. Will they go down the bottom side? No, they'll stay up on the racetrack. That dog leg will cut significant time off your race time, your lap times. Nicholas Maynard slides up the racetrack. Beautiful corner to be able to put the power down cleanly. Run right past Chase Johnson. Great battle underneath our hand here. Nicholas Maynard looking to lock himself into the Madness Racing League Cup Series. The win here at the Dave's Auto Shop 250, proud sponsor. That's Dave's Auto Shop in Centerville, Utah. Make sure you check them out on YouTube, Dave's Auto Center. Great YouTube content. Learn all about your car's mechanic needs. Nicholas Maynard drifting off turns 2 down the back straightaway. Take a look back here. Travis Wall and Kevin Tankos continue to battle it out for the 9th place spot. Chase Johnson looks to the inside of Nicholas Maynard. These guys still battling it out hard here. Nicholas Maynard down the dog leg will bring it back up into turns 1 and 2. Ride the top line. The top line is going to be effective. These guys are going to have a choice. Save them early. You're able to turn it down on the bottom side, make some passes late in the race. Where do you migrate to the top with everybody else and try to make moves around them? Is the number 78 MRL Bandero Liquor Machine, Chase Johnson. Looking to try to make a pass right here through the dog leg on Nicholas Maynard. He'll try to pull up door to door, but will he could. He will not. Nicholas Maynard will go down the bottom side of the racetrack. These drivers using every single inch of racetrack, every lane. Nicholas Maynard will slide back up off turns 2. We got a battle underneath our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Throw your beers in the air. These twos are giving you what you want. Nicholas Maynard gets punted into turns turns 3 and 4. Caution is out, ladies and gentlemen. Holy snap. Nicholas Maynard head on into the wall. Live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. That's the second caution flag of the night. Flies at lap 34. Let's take a look at that. We were just looking at these two battle it out. We'll take a blimp cam. Back it up a little bit more. Nicholas Maynard and Chase Johnson coming in there. Nicholas Maynard goes to the top. Chase Johnson gives him the bumper, sends him in hard into the wall. Turns 3 and 4. We'll go down on the racetrack, see if we can't get a better look. Nicholas Maynard and Chase Johnson go to make a corner hard into the fucking wall. Nicholas Maynard goes and turns 3 and 4 right here in front of these fans. See a bunch of red, white, and blue t-shirts in the crowd. They're not happy. But everybody in black and turquoise is happy. Showtime Chase Johnson. Nicholas Maynard tangle off turns 3 and 4. 35 laps in here to the Dave's Auto Shop 250. That'll bring out our second caution of the night. James Fountain will lead them down pit road. I expect pretty much almost everybody here 35 laps in to come down. Terry Hughes Jr. as well. Here comes Travis Wall. He'll stay out on the racetrack trying to change it up. Travis Wall throwing a Hail Mary here, trying to score some points and add them to his total score. I think I know his game plan. John Michael Bryant back on pit road as well, along with Kevin Tanko. Here comes Tony Cook. Nicholas Maynard's guys beating and banging on that thing. That right front is you know what. James Fountain leads them down pit road. Showtime Chase Johnson will follow along with Jonathan Smith. We'll get a better angle as these guys pull into their box. We'll get a good angle on who will win it off pit road. Tony Cook pulls into his box as well, ladies and gentlemen. He'll hop the right side of the race car. There goes Terry Hughes Jr. His guys will jump off the right side of the race car. You're looking down at the bottom right here. You see who's going to win the race off pit road. It will be James Fountain winning the race off pit road. Corey Tesner will follow. Terry Hughes Jr. as well. Here comes Jonathan Smith, John Michael Bryant, and then Kevin Tanko's. Tony Cook will follow right behind. Showtime Chase Johnson. Trouble on pit road. Is that car still sitting there getting some damage fixed? Him and Nicholas Maynard tangle in turns 3 and 4. Chase Johnson puts the bumper to the back of Nicholas Maynard. Not sure what happened there. We'll let those drivers settle out. Never do we care here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. So we'll take another break here, ladies and gentlemen. In Pelzer, South Carolina's Travis Wall, that number 7 Puma machine, throwing a Hail Mary here on pitch strategy, trying to add some points to his total score, hoping he can lead some laps, praying for another caution here maybe early. We're late into the run, don't want to fall too far back. It'll be Travis Wall and James Fountain leading that outside row. That'll be the front row with Corey Tesner and Terry Hughes Jr. and Jonathan Smith rounding out the top 5. John Michael Bryant up in the 6th place spot trying to make something shake. Guys are double file. We get ready to go back green here at the Dave's Auto Shop 250 at the Phoenix International Speedway. Nicholas Maynard on pit road. He's the reason the caution is out. It's our second caution of the night here, only 37 laps in. Can't complain too bad. James Fountain on the outside. Travis Wall, your race leader. Terry Hughes Jr. on the outside, 4th place spot with Corey Tesner on the inside. John Michael Bryant will be in that 6th place spot. Jonathan Smith will be in the 5th place spot. Kevin Tankos will be right behind him with Tony Cook. Travis Wall will lead him to the restart zone. Fire off. We'll be back green here. The Madness Racing League Cup Series. We're back off. The green flag is in the air. James Fountain using work early at the bottom side of the racetrack along with Corey Tesner as they fly into turns 1 and 2. Absolutely no shot for Travis Wall. He should have pitted right there. Trying to make a gamble there. He'll door Terry Hughes Jr. off the corner hard into the wall. Caution's back out early. That's Tony Cook and that 33 Skull Machine around as well. Let's back that ass up as we was just looking. We pretty much know what happened. Travis Wall doesn't pit there. Old tires. Gets loose off the corner. Tags it. Gets into the number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. Sends him around. Let's take a look here. Terry Hughes Jr. hard into the wall right there. You see him going around. Tony Cook follows right behind him. We'll back it up, see what happened to Tony Cook. And that number 33 Skull Bandit machine, Chevy Camaro, look how he just locks it down to make sure he doesn't hit anybody, where he's loose off the corner himself. That's that Tokyo Drift. Terry Hughes Jr. brings out the second caution of the night. How much damage is on that Menards machine? He drives it right here in front of these fans here at the Phoenix International Raceway. Appreciate you guys coming out here and joining us on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. That thing looks trash. He can barely get it to turn. Tony Cook doesn't look like it's too bad on him as well. Might have a chance to fight for something in the end. James Fountain throws on a fresh set of tires, brings it back out. He's the leader once again here, dominating so far. Corey Tesner back in his second place spot. Travis Wall makes a gamble there, doesn't pit on pit road with everybody else. It costs him a spot. He brings out the caution with a little contact with the number 81, sends him around. Jonathan Smith rounds out the fourth place spot. Here comes Kevin Tankos. He got into Terry Hughes Jr. when he slid up the racetrack, but it doesn't look like his car is damaged any at all. See if he goes down there and get it checked out for a little bit. Showtime Chase Johnson bought out the previous caution with Nicholas Maynard round out the sixth place spot. Tony Cook will fill the seventh place spot. John Michael Bryant down pit road, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure what he's doing here. Let's take a look and see what John Michael Bryant's got. Gas and go for the boogeyman, John Michael Bryant, that 23 machine. Tony Cook rounding out the back of the field. He'll stay out as well. James Fountain, your race leader here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, live from the Phoenix International Raceway at the Dave's Auto Shop 250. We'll be right back. Make sure you slap that like button, punch that follow button. You don't want to miss a thing. Bow! Just like that, back at the Booty Scoot Racing channel, live from the Phoenix International Raceway for the Dave's Auto Shop 250 for the Madness Racing League here, as we always are every 2 weeks for these guys. The Xfinity Series taking on Iowa Speedway this Saturday night, live on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. You don't want to miss a thing. Make sure you come out and get that action. James Fountain, the part-timer, both part-timers, Corey Tesner as well, out on the front row here, spoiling up here with 2 races remaining until the playoffs. Travis Wall in that third place spot. Still yet in pit, Jonathan Smith looking to make something shake in the fourth place spot. Kevin Tanko's looking to strike right behind. James Fountain will bring them back to the restart zone. We are back green here at the Dave's Auto Shop 250. Battle's under the way right here. Let's go through the dog leg. Let's see how many fan out. Damn near the whole field. That'll be Corey Tesner going to battle hard. James Fountain from Greenville, South Carolina. Going to have to arc that corner just like he did. Beautiful corner from the Viagra machine. James Fountain, side by side, 3 wide down the back straightaway. That's Kevin Tankos, Travis Wall, and Jonathan Smith. No contact made. Hell yeah, 4 wide as Showtime Chase Johnson squeezes through. Puts the power down. Looks like Showtime Chase Johnson will get the bigger advantage out of here. He'll keep his momentum. It'll be able enough to drive him right in front of the number 13 of Jonathan Smith. And these guys, 2 caution flags so far, almost halfway here at the 43 lap point, of the Madness Racing League Cup Series. Dave Auto Shop 250. Jonathan Smith and all these guys battling hard here. Here's the battle for the second place spot. That's Corey Tesner, Showtime Chase Johnson, Jonathan Smith, and Kevin Tankos battling out here. 4 guys. Meanwhile, James Fountain has stretched his lead out, that number 42 of Corey Tesner. All these guys filling in the back here. Barely being able to keep point. John Michael Bryant off the racetrack, ladies and gentlemen, with CPU issues in that race car. Breaking news from the tower. Terry Hughes Jr., you see him right there still on pit road. Just a quick race recap. Nicholas Maynard His machine still down there getting beat on. As you see it right there, put into the wall by the number 78 of Chase Johnson. Jordan Parker hard into the wall, right foot damage. Still getting that thing fixed up. Joe is Jax Holder and Chris 90 out of the race early after making contact with the wall. These guys turning laps here. James Fountain, your race leader here. 46 laps complete in the MRL Cup Series. Dave Auto Shop 250. Welcome back into the Booty Scoop Racing Channel. Lap 50 of 100 here almost. The Madness Racing Cup Series. Dave's Auto Shop 250. James Fountain, your race leader, will swing it back out here to the front. He's got about a 3-second interval between him and second place of Showtime Chase Johnson, who will make the pass over the number 42 of Corey Tesner. Jonathan Smith battling hard. We got a battle on our hand for the second place spot. So far, it's been all that machine right there. The number 6 Viagra Ford Mustang of Greenville, South Carolina. James Fountain, a part-timer here in the Madness Racing League Cup Series. Can catch him full-time on Saturday nights here on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel. Madness Racing League Xfinity Series live this Saturday from the Iowa Speedway. Make sure you check it out. James Fountain putting on a clinic here. That is your pole sitter, currently your leader of the race. Showtime Chase Johnson trying to piece it together here as he's finally got around the number 42, Corey Tesner. No damage to the number 78 of Showtime Chase Johnson. After contact with Nicholas Maynard, goes around, brings out the second caution of the night. Corey Tesner, another part-timer here in the Madness Racing League Cup Series. Dave's Auto Shop 250, making his, I know, over 10 start for the Madness Racing League. We've seen him a lot here. He comes continuously week in and week out when he can. He's got that 42 McDonald's Chevy Camaro hooked up, and he's just trying to piece together some of these laps. 52 laps knocked off here. Mile length in racetrack. Corey Tesner attacking this medium, short / intermediate track to the best of his abilities and advantages, trying to spoil some of the points here and try to take a win from some of these full-time guys. Corey Tesner's got that thing locked up. Right behind him, that's Goldsboro, North Carolina's premier setup Chevy Camaro of Jonathan Smith. Jonathan Smith been running with the MRL Madness Racing League since day one here on the Booty Scoot Racing Channel at Talladega. The Madness Racing League Cup Series, permanent cup guy. You can check him out at www.napdaddyracing.com for all your iRacing paint schemes, liveries, and custom fonts. Jonathan Smith painted a couple guys in the Xfinity Series. Make sure you check it out here this weekend. You can see some of his work. Or check out his website. That's napdaddyracing.com for all your iRacing paint scheme liveries. Use code MADNESS for 20% off here in the Madness Racing League. Right behind him, that's the number 4 Budweiser machine of the number 19, and the 19-year-old number 4 Kevin Tankos from Hawthorne, New Jersey. Kevin Tankos has showed strategy is key for him, and he's won twice here in the Madness Racing League on pit call strategies. Once at New Hampshire, once at Indianapolis on fuel strategy. Kevin Tankos, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable mention, Bobby Kyle, also not in the field tonight. 64-year-old has locked himself in as well on field strategy. So these two seem to be the guys who understand the strategy. As strategy might in play here in the Madness Racing League Cup Series. Dave Auto Shop 250 will fall right behind in that 6th place spot. That's the Skull 33 machine of Tony Cook. Make sure you check out Tony Cook if you're anywhere near Greer, South Carolina at the Home Run Cafe. Tony Cook, proud owner of his own restaurant. We want to make sure we give him plenty of TV time. We want to give him everything. Best hot dogs and hamburgers in the county of Greenville, South Carolina. Make sure you go to Greer, South Carolina and check out Tony Cook's Home Run Cafe. Tell us what you think here at the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Throw back it right here. That's Travis Wall just going through the field, trying to round out, get you guys to know some of the drivers here on the Madness Racing League. Travis Wall propels our South Carolina. An advocate for iRacing and trying to get better, learn from the guys around here and the peers around him. Getting better each week here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, week in and week out. Travis Wall in that Ford number 7 Puma Mustang. A 54-year-old out here running it with the young cat, showing him he beats business, showing up week in and week out. We can't appreciate him enough here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. That's Terry Hughes Jr. That'll fall back in that 8th place spot. Driving that number 81 Menards machine. Got a little contact earlier from the number 7 of Travis Wall we just talked about. Sent him around and got a whole new right front on that machine. It looks to be turning back well. Terry Hughes Jr. trying to put some speed under the race car, hoping and praying for another caution so he's able to pull it together here, get himself some track position, possibly score some points and get himself back into the mix. That's Terry Hughes Jr. from Troy, Alabama. A 25-year-old come from just like you guys right off the TikTok and has been here ever since. Driving that number 81 Menards machine, the best of his ability with a little bit of damage. This is Terry Hughes Jr. John Michael Bryan off the racetrack with CPU issues, the computer issues in his race car, not cooperating with him. John Michael Bryan, an advocate high racer here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, just not able to do it. That's Nicholas Maynard. You see it right there, down on pit road. Contact with the number 78 machine of Chase Johnson from the ass end of him. Chase Johnson says Nicholas Maynard head on into the wall, kills his day. The right front is destroyed on that machine. The 22-year-old from Welford, South Carolina, locked himself into the Xfinity Series playoffs with a win at Nashville. Had one in his hands at Talladega. He was flipped upside down. Back here on the racetrack, cleared for evaluations. The race here again tonight. Nicholas Maynard's day is done. He'll round out that 10th place spot. Jordan Parker, same as you guys, right off the TikTok from Alaska. So you guys have a fair shot like anybody else. Jax Holder's night's done as well. So is Chris Utmo's 90s. James Fountain has still been all business here through the field recap here from Greenville, South Carolina. He's got that number 6 Viagra machine hooked up, and it's driving hard, no pun intended. Showtime Chase Johnson, and it's El Bandero, wherever how the hell you pronounce that, El Bandito, Liquor, you name it. You see it, though. That turquoise black machine is down on the bottom side of the racetrack, strong, trying to piece up, cut into that gap of James Fountain. Corey Tesner, down on the bottom side of the racetrack, up again, driving that number 42 McDonald's machine, trying to run down James Fountain. But it's been all business for James Fountain. Nobody else seems to have anything for him, stretching that gap out to over 3.5 seconds. As we'll go take another break here in the Madness Racing League. 63 laps completed. We're almost 3/4 of the way through here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. At the Dave's Auto Shop 250. Stick around. You don't want to miss a thing. Slap that like button. Press that follow button. James Fountain whooping ass here at the Phoenix International Speedway. Welcome back to the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Action all over this racetrack. Things just got real interesting underneath the brake. Corey Tesner's able to get around the number 78 of Showtime Chase Johnson. Jonathan Smith sticking it right up the middle between two lap cars, as I was just getting ready to say. Kevin Tankos is trying to make his way up there to the front. James Fountain continued to stretch his lead over, but Showtime Chase Johnson's got to run down Corey Tesner now, as he was interrupted by the lap cars. That's the number 7 of Travis Wall from Pilsner, South Carolina, a lap down. Terry Hughes Jr. goes his second lap down after getting some damage. Terry Hughes Jr. down about 8 laps here. Troy, Alabama, but that thing is hooked up. They get side by side, and Corey Tesner takes advantage of it. Showtime Chase Johnson has to give up that second place spot. They'll have to go try to run down, though, James Fountain, who's been kicking ass all night tonight. That's the pole sitter from Greenford, South Carolina. That Viagra card driving hard. Two turns 1 and 2. Corey Tesner and Chase Johnson. A couple kids from Carolina battling it out here. Another Carolina kid following right behind them. That's the lap car of Travis Wall. Nothing wrong with that race car. Got into the wall earlier with number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. Both of their race kind of hit early here tonight. Terry Hughes Jr. trying to make something shake as well. He's just letting Kevin Tankos go right by him. Kevin Tankos trying to close up the gap here, riding hard in that 5th place spot. 71 laps complete here. The MRL Cup Series Dave Auto Shop 250. Chase Johnson down on the bottom side of the racetrack trying to piece it together. Corey Tesner has been able to extend his lead over Showtime Chase Johnson. Maybe he can cut it into that gap. James Fountain will take a better look at it here. You see it right there. Corey Tesner's there. James Fountain already on the back straightaway. Should be an interesting battle if we can keep it green and some of these lap cars make it interesting. That's the number 33 machine of Tony Cook right there in front of James Fountain. Try not to go a lap down. That's the last car on the lead lap. 6 cars running out here. Several guys involved in accidents early here tonight. Tony Cook running from the race leader, James Fountain. Corey Tesner right behind him trying to close the gap on the number 6 machine of James Fountain. Showtime Chase Johnson able to put that race car back underneath him, cool those tires down, and he continues to try to close up that gap on the number 42 of Corey Tesner as well. You see it right there. Travis Wall, that number 7 Puma machine, battling hard. Doesn't want to give up any more track position. He's a lap down to the number 13 of Jonathan Smith. Jonathan Smith must not like what he sees. Terry Hughes Jr. goes into turns 3 and 4 now. He better run for his life. He's going to go another lap down. Travis Wall still battling with these guys, not giving it an inch. Travis Wall, we love to see it. The 54-year-old out here holding his ground here at the Phoenix International Raceway. James Fountain, been all business from Greenville, South Carolina. The Red Bull Viagra sponsored driver has put that thing up on the wall. Looks like Tyler Reddick. He'll arc it down diamond style as he comes around. Turns 2 down the back straightaway. That Ford Mustang hooked up bad fast for the number 6 driver, James Fountain. James Fountain just celebrated his 25th birthday on the 29th of December. Happy late birthday, the Viagra machine of James Fountain. And he goes down in the 1 and 2, trying to earn himself his own birthday present. Corey Tesner, the other part-timer behind James Fountain in the 2nd place spot. 2 part-timers taking away the top points here for some of these full-time drivers, making it interesting here. There's Showtime Chase Johnson. Contact earlier, Nicholas Maynard doesn't seem to be affecting him. He's down 1 spot from the restart. From where he started in Greer, South Carolina, number 78 machine looks bad fast. If he can just piece it together, slowly decreasing the gap between him and Corey Tesner. Jonathan Smith will finally get around the number 7 lap machine of Travis Wall, excuse me. Kevin Tankos is the next guy on the lead lap in the 5th place spot. The guy racing for the 10 points for that 5th place spot up on the top side of the racetrack. Tony Cook as well, battling hard. James Fountain continues to lead it here. Showtime Chase Johnson trying to run him down. Tony Cook from Greer, South Carolina. Make sure you check out the Home Run Cafe if you're ever around Greer, South Carolina. Get you a nice hot dog. Heard they got the best chili known to man. Tony Cook goes another lap down. Well, his 1st lap down, excuse me. He should be the lucky dog if something was to happen. We got a battle underneath their hands here. Showtime Chase Johnson might be able to make it interesting here. Hopefully, I'm going to take my guess around 17 to go with Corey Tesner if he can get there. Corey Tesner seems to be struggling off turns 1 and 2 where Chase Johnson is not. Chase Johnson gets a nice run of momentum. Staying up on the dog leg allows you to carry more momentum as you're in the gas. Full throttle from the time you come out of turn 4 all the way down into turn 1. Chase Johnson will take it up to the top side of the racetrack. Piecing together a nice steady race here. Tony Cook just running for his life here. 20 laps to go here in the MRL Cup Series Dave Auto Shock 250 next time around. James Fountain been all business here, folks. The MRL Cup Series. Free to join, free to race, live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Every other week, raced on Mondays and Saturday nights. Coming January 29th, the MRL Truck Series live here on the Booty Scoot Racing Network from Daytona. Make sure you're getting signed up. I want to see you out there. If you want me to mispronounce your name, show you a couple things, I can. But make sure you sign up or you can't be there live. Make sure you slap that like button, press that follow button. We are 20 laps remaining here. The Dave's Auto Shop 250 Showtime Chase Johnson closing the distance on the number 42 of Corey Tesner. James Fountain continues to peel off laps here. "19 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Jonathan Smith closing the gap on Showtime Chase Johnson. Every point means everything here. They're battling for the 30, 20, and 10 points paying positions of the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place spot. It's Corey Tesner right there. And the race leader, James Fountain, part-timers here, taking control of this race at Phoenix International Raceway. Going to mix up the point standings big time. You will love to see it. Jonathan Smith fighting hard on the bottom side of the racetrack. Corey Tesner loose going into turns 1 and 2. Into the wall. That'll close up big time points for Chase Johnson. We talk about the part-timer. Corey Tesner turns into one, starts driving like one. Chase Johnson's going to make it interesting here. So will Jonathan Smith. They'll throw it down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Chase Johnson battling hard door-to-door with the number 42 machine of Corey Tesner. Corey Tesner will fight back. Well, Corey Tesner comes down in front of Jonathan Smith. Jonathan Smith, boom, sends him into the wall. Caution is out with 17 laps to go. And the Dave's Auto Shock 250, let's back that ass up. As Corey Riptide Tesner goes around. You got to be Mick, you know what me. You got to be Mick shitting me, is what Corey Tesner is saying. We'll take another look here. It looked like Corey Tesner just come down onto the number 13, thinking that he went down to the dog leg. Let's take a better look. Didn't get quite the angle we were looking for. We'll back it up just a tad bit more, get a better angle from Peter the Pace car. He's pulled out on the track, catching the rest of this field. Not sure if Jonathan Smith got into the left rear of Corey Tesner. I'll throw it up to a chopper cam. Get a better look from exactly what happened here. Somebody's not going to be happy. There's Corey Tesner. We're also right along with Jonathan Smith if we get a chance to. Yeah, Corey Tesner doesn't give Jonathan Smith any room. Can't cut the dog leg right there. He'll spin out. We're right on board. The number 13 of Jonathan Smith to see exactly what happened here. John Smith turns around Corey Riptide Tesner. Corey Riptide Tesner hard to the wall. Down the back straightaway. Thank God. He's going to be okay. That machine looks to be fine. But he's saying, you got to be shitting me. Going into turns 1 and 2. Corey Tesner in the 2nd place spot. Just hit the wall. Showtime Chase Johnson was able to get around here. That's going to be interesting, folks. The pit stop lap, we haven't pitted since lap 35. We are now approaching lap 84. Yeah, lap 84, 83, excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, about 40 to 50 laps ago is when these guys are driving, has to be running on fumes and fucking tread tires. Excuse my language, but holy cow, we love chaos here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We just got it. James Fountain will surrender the lead, bring them down pit road. Tony Cook will stay out and get the lucky dog, so that'll allow James Fountain his crew can get him a nice stop to come back out. They've been excellent all day. Showtime Chase Johnson gets exactly what he was looking for. Caution late. Jonathan Smith doing the same thing. They're 3 wide into the dog leg. Jonathan Smith gets into the left rear. Corey Tesner sends him head on into the wall. Corey Tesner's still able to fire that race car up. Here comes Travis Wall down pit road as well. He scored a lap down. Kevin Tanko is on the lead lap. He'll come back down as well. Here comes John Michael Bryant. James Fountain and Chase Johnson will pull into their pit boxes. James Fountain's guys will hop the pit wall. They'll jack up the right side of the race car. Yes, they will. They'll jack up the right side of the race car. It'll be right side tires right now for James Fountain. His guys will go over to the left side of the car. They'll jack it up. Be left sides as well. Looks like Chase Johnson's guys might be a little bit faster as well. Chase Johnson, it'll be James Fountain. And Chase Johnson will win the race off pit road over Jonathan Smith for that 3rd place spot. Here comes Corey Tesner. He'll go off behind the 4th place spot of Jonathan Smith. Great stop by his guys. Tony Cook will be back on the lead lap. He catches the tail end of the field here. Probably go get a fresh set of puppy tires for that Gold Machine. James Fountain, your race leader, folks. Terry Hughes Jr. will stay out, take the wave around, get his lap back. Every lap matters here in the Madness Racing League. We have 15 laps to go here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, the Dave's Auto Shop 250. That's Dave's Auto Shop in Centerville, Utah. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel. Great information. Love Dave. Peter the Pace Cars leading them around here. James Fountain will be the 1st place spot. Chase Johnson will be the 2nd place spot. Jonathan Smith will round out that 3rd place spot. Corey Tesner will be on the outside in his McDonald's number 4 machine. The 2 guys just got into it. Corey Tesner saying, "You got to be McShitting me." Will Corey Tesner retaliate? Put the bumper to the back of the number 13 of Jonathan Smith if necessary. Part-timer here. I wouldn't expect him to do that. Kevin Tanko is driving that number 4 Budweiser Hawthorne, New Jersey machine. Looking to win his 3rd race of the Cup Series. Tony Cook down pit road. Coming off, getting a fresh set of tires. He better hurry. Peter the Pace Car just pulled him on. They're on the back stretch. Unique racetrack here, ladies and gentlemen. They said they wanted to reconfigure it, so we'll change the line to the opposite side. You tell me that's not a budget saver. James Fountain, been dominant all day. Chase Johnson on the outside. We get ready to go green, folks, for hopefully the final time here. The Madness Racing League Cup Series. James Fountain fires off. We're going to have a battle underneath our hand. James Fountain has been bad fast all night, but no one's been able to have to reel him in. But now he's already reeled in thanks to the caution. Showtime Chase Johnson down on the bottom side of the racetrack. That'll be Corey Tesner scraping the wall right there. James Fountain gets loose off the corner there. Showtime Chase Johnson's got to keep his patience. James Fountain, the part-timer, trying to mix some things up here in the Madness Racing League Cup Series point system. Take a win from these guys so they can't lock themselves in. But Showtime Chase Johnson yet to win a race here in any of the Madness Racing League Series on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Has a shot here late, just like he did at New Hampshire, but it was taken from him. Showtime Chase Johnson trying to get humble. Jonathan Smith, that NapDaddyRacing.com. Make sure you go check him out. Number 13 Premier Setups. Comes to the back bumper. Showtime Chase Johnson looking to make something shake. Kevin Tanko's Hawthorne, New Jersey. We've seen him win it on strategy several times. Does he have something up his sleeve here with 10 laps to go? James Fountain slowly increasing the lead over Chase Johnson. James Fountain taking that nice wide approach into turns 3 and 4 to be able to keep it locked down on the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll take it to the dog leg one more time. Jonathan Smith will think better. He'll keep his momentum into turn 3 and 4. Will Jonathan Smith be able to roll to that back bumper with a couple laps of doing just that? That's a beautiful corner. There's Showtime Chase Johnson. 10 laps remain here in the Dave's Auto Shop 250 live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel on TikTok. Make sure you slap that like button, press that follow button. You don't want to miss a thing. Here's the Madness Racing League Xfinity Series takes on the Iowa Speedway this weekend live on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. If you love racing, you better make sure you're at that one. Guaranteed of action-packed. Showtime Chase Johnson in the wall. Jonathan Smith will pull down the back side of him. They'll make contact. Door bang down the back straightaway. Again, folks, just saying it into existence. These guys giving it everything they have. Jonathan Smith down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Contact was made on the backstretch. These two racing their asses off. 8 laps remain here. Showtime Chase Johnson trying to push hard, trying to catch that number 6 Viagra machine of James Fountain. Here comes Corey Tesner and that McDonald's number 42. Say you gotta be kidding me. I'm coming hard. Got it sideways off turn 4. Chase Johnson will go down the dog leg, trying to shorten up the racetrack, close the gap up on the number 6. He will. He'll think better of it. He'll take it to the top side of the racetrack. James Fountain got a lot of drive on that race car, turning well for him. Goldsboro, North Carolina, stand up. Jonathan Smith got the power down. He's racing his ass off, trying to score a win here in the Madness Racing League, as he's already done once before, make his second win of the year. There's the lap traffic car from number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. Going to make something interesting of it. James Fountain. Showtime Chase Johnson cooks it into the wall. Chase Johnson will back it up and be patient. He might be able to just roll and have a natural faster car than James Fountain is what it looks like. Battle hard here. 6 laps remaining. Corey Tesner trying to make something shake on the bottom side of the racetrack. James Fountain loose off turn 4. Chase Johnson going to make something shake. Side by side, down into turns 1 and 2. James Fountain to the top side of the racetrack. He'll keep it off the wall. He'll put the power down, drive right by the number 78 of Showtime Chase Johnson. Chase Johnson's car not handling well on the bottom side of the racetrack. James Fountain will throw the block here down into turns 3 and 4. No, sir. As they come to 4 laps remaining here, Corey Tesner trying to make something shake. Here comes Jonathan Smith. He's got something to say. 3 guys battling it out here at the Phoenix International Raceway. James Fountain, Showtime Chase Johnson, and Jonathan Smith. 4 laps remain in the Dave's Auto Shop. 250 down the back straightaway. Showtime Chase Johnson trying to make something shake. He'll get the left rear quarter panel of James Fountain. James Fountain will have to stay up. James Fountain will put it up, drive around. Here comes the number 13 of Jonathan Smith from Goldsboro, North Carolina, down on the bottom side of the racetrack. This is all allowed Riptide Corey Tesner, that McDonald's number 42 machine, to have something to say about it with 3 laps remaining here. We might have a 4-way battle, folks. Standing on your feet. Slap that like button, press that follow button. James Fountain, your race leader. Showtime Chase Johnson in the 2nd place spot. Corey Tesner has made some shake. Here he is on the run. Will he get that 2nd place spot? Jonathan Smith falls down in the 4th place spot. White flag next time around for the number 6 machine of James Fountain. Showtime Chase Johnson hard into the wall. Drifted off the corner. Side by side with Riptide Corey Tesner. He'll save it off the back stretch. Diving in the turns 1 and 2, James Fountain. White flag is in the air. Fred the flagman waving it hard. Jonathan Smith trying to make something shake. Should Showtime Chase Johnson get to James Fountain. James Fountain down into turns 1 and 2. Jonathan Smith will drive around. Chase Johnson gets in the wall, drifted in. There goes Corey Tesner. Corey Tesner off the racetrack down on pit road down there. James Fountain will bring it around turns 3 and 4 for the final time. And the part-timer, James Fountain from Greenville, South Carolina, driving the number 6 Viagra Ford Mustang, will spoil the field. The part-timer wins here at the Phoenix International Raceway. He'll win the Dave's Auto Shop 250. And keep points and a win away for some of these full-time drivers. What a race. Showtime Chase Johnson not happy with the way James Fountain raced him. Not giving him any room on the bottom side of the racetrack. Nicholas Maynard waiting in the garage. He's not happy as well. James Fountain, your race winner here in the Dave's Auto Shop 250 at the Phoenix International Raceway. Greenville, South Carolina, stand up. James Fountain, your race winner. Pull up the race results here from tonight's event, ladies and gentlemen. James Fountain was your pole sitter, put on an absolute dominating performance, leading almost over 80 laps and the pole. James Fountain will win it here, spoil the field. The part-timer coming out here, bringing that Viagra rock hard tonight. Brings a good performance. Jonathan Smith and his Nap Daddy Racing number 13 machine will round out the 2nd place spot, scoring 40 points for him. Was able to make something shake there at the end. Chase Johnson from Greer, South Carolina, driving that Chase Johnson Racing number 78 machine, will bring home the 3rd place spot, scoring himself 30 points. Kevin Tankos will round out the 4th place spot in his number 4 Rush Motorsports machine, scoring himself 20 points. And Tony Cook able to bring home that 5th place spot, gaining himself 10 points after coming a lap down from the previous caution. Corey Tesner, the other part-timer, had a 2nd place in his hand. He gets into the wall, spins it down pit road on the white flag. It'll finish out the 6th place spot. Travis Wall, the number 7 Radius Racing Machine, will round out the 7th place spot. Terry Hughes Jr. will round out the 8th place spot. Gets into the wall after going around. Brings out the 3rd caution of the night. Wasn't able to get it back underneath and wouldn't get the caution that he needed. Too many laps down. It'll finish 14 laps down. John Michael Bryant. CPU issues inside that race car. Couldn't get it fired up back out on the racetrack. He'll finish 59 laps down. Nicholas Maynard gets contact from Showtime Chase Johnson. Sends him around. Nicholas Maynard was not happy. Nicholas Maynard will finish out in the 10th place spot. Jordan Parker and his Parker Motorsports number 9 Napa Auto Parts Chevy Camaro will round out the 11th place spot. After getting into the wall, racing hard for the race lead with 40 laps into the race, Jax Holder and his number 31 Machine will round out the 12th place spot. And Chris Knighty, indeed, this Ford Racing Triple Deuce Machine gets into the wall about 6 laps in. He gets out of the way, wasn't able to repair it, get back out on the racetrack. But James Fountain, ladies and gentlemen, your race winner here in the MRL Cup Series, Dave Auto Shop 250, live on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Make sure you slap that like button, press that follow button. Tune in this Saturday night as the Madness Racing League Xfinity Series takes on the Iowa Speedway. 2 races remain, ladies and gentlemen, after tonight until the playoffs begin. You don't want to miss a thing here. Make sure you hit that follow button. We'll be back Saturday night. God bless.